So you've worked with your client, you have built out your strategy, you have built a list of companies that you and your research team are going to use to find people with relevant experience. You've got a matrix of what's already on the project, who's already on the project, and what the company experience is. But knowing that they have the right company experience, the right titles, the right location is just the first part of screening your candidates. This, having research on there for your recruiters to pick up allows them to reach out and know that when they pick up the phone, they're going to be talking to someone that is relevant for this project. They're not just shooting in the dark. Everyone has their part to play. The research team picks up the strategy. But you need to give the recruiter something to go to market with, a real clear understanding of what they're communicating to the people they actually talk to. What are they selling? Every recruiter, when they talk to somebody, is doing a little bit of selling and a little bit of buying. They got to get people on the phone. They got to tell them why this is a good opportunity, why they want, why the candidates they talk to or the people they talk to want to take a look at this. So this is where you get the job description. Everyone knows they need to write a job description when they do a search, but this is, this serves a purpose of documenting it for your client. What are you going to market with? You do not want to get a few weeks into a search and have your client say, oh no, that's an old version of it. Whether they write it or you write it, somebody's got to put this here, someone on your team is going to put this here in front of your client to say, yes, I agree, this is what we should be going to market with. And the job description is a text file. You can upload it here, you can cut and paste it into here. More than anything, it's to get your client to say, yep, I read it, I agree with it, this is what we should go into market with. The qualifications, the pieces of writing a good job description, we've got articles on that, and you can refer to it in the videos. But the requirements piece is its own section. Now, it's usually part of a job description. When you write one, you're asking what are the requirements. These are, we pull this out as something we call the job must-haves. Your recruiter should be, when they're talking to someone, screening against the requirements. What are the requirements? The hard requirements, the black and white, yes and no questions that you can ask as a recruiter of the person you're talking to on that first conversation to do a little quick phone screen. This is to determine if that person who has the relevant company experience, the relevant titles, is the right location, also has the objective skills to pass that initial sniff test. Not the subjective, not the cultural, not the, how do they fit and work with others, but do they have a college degree? Do they have an understanding of microfinance institutions? Like whatever it is that your job spec requires. What are the minimum things that you need to get out of the people you talk to in order to present them as a candidate or potential candidate to your client? This is a process. Search is a process. Get the research, call them, screen them, get the answers to the questions that you need answered to present them to your client to say, as your recruiter, as your consultant, I have done the work that we agreed that I would do. Here are my recommendations. What would you like to do? So you're showing your work, you're giving them options, you're making your recommendation, and you're giving them a go, no-go decision, rather than throwing a resume at them or a LinkedIn profile saying, hey, what do you think? Which is, I think, where we get in trouble as recruiters. This process of strategy to position to requirements to research to candidates to screening to presentation to your client brings back that process of true consulting to executive search or to retained search when you're working with your clients.